Okay, today I want to talk a little bit about sugar. Video seemed like the quickest way for me to do this. But basically, all of us are in some way addicted to sugar. If you think you're not, because you don't like the cookies and the cakes and the candy, just take a look inside your fridge and inside your cupboards and look at the labels. Sugar is in everything, from ketchup to spaghetti sauce to salsa to salad dressings, your crackers. It's in a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, we have gotten so used to eating it, our body actually craves it. And I know from a lot of your emails that sugar is one of the biggest things that's hard for you guys to give up. And, well, it is for me too. 2 years ago, I actually went completely off of any refined sugars and felt the best I had in years. So many of my my symptoms from actually eating it have, disappeared. It was the first time ever that I was able to control my PCOS, and it just, since then, unfortunately, crept back in very slowly. You kind of get to thinking, well, this brownie won't matter once a month or once a week. And you just slowly start eating it more and more. The convenience kind of takes over and you start eating foods that you've been off of for a while. And then unfortunately this past holiday season was a bit rough. I actually baked a lot more than I normally do, and of course sampled a few things. And the last year or so, I've actually been battling some eczema, which is due to yeast overgrowth, which the sugar actually feeds. And the last month or so, my little one, who is still exclusively breastfed, she has started to show signs of eczema as well. So I know this is definitely something that I need to give up now before it gets any worse. We all know sugar is bad. Basically every doctor and expert, doesn't matter what side they come from, conventional medicine or natural medicine, everybody agrees that sugar is bad. There are so many reasons. I don't even know where to start. If you don't know exactly why it's bad, I'll list just a few here real quick. Sorry, slight interruption. But anyways, just a few reasons why sugar is not good for you. It's called an anti-nutrient. And what that means is it actually robs your bodies of nutrients. So all of those wonderful vitamins and minerals you're taking in, eating your vegetables and fruit and anything else, basically sugar is just taking all of that away. So, I used to think I was eating a really healthy diet. I ate tons of vegetables. I had carrots and celery for snacks, and then I go top it off with a big bowl of ice cream at the end of the night. Not good. Basically, yeah, it takes away everything good that you're putting in your body. It also makes you gain weight. It's one of the biggest reasons it makes you gain weight. It causes insulin spikes, so your blood sugar rises and falls, and it makes you hungrier. And that insulin spike also affects a lot of different things. If you didn't know, insulin is actually a hormone. And when your insulin is not balanced, that means the rest of your hormones cannot be balanced as well. So, for reproductively speaking, when your insulin is off, your estrogen's going to be off, your progesterone's going to be off. It's not going to, it's not going to help regulate itself. You can't make good eggs. Your follicles aren't going to, do what they're supposed to do. So those insulin spikes are actually pretty drastic to your health. It also affects your immune system. There have been a couple of studies done over the last couple of years saying that, just a can of pop can affect your immune system for 6 to 12 hours, making you a lot more susceptible to getting sick. It also contributes to yeast growth, and not just the normal yeast infections that we think of. If you do a quick Google search for like Candida yeast, it will come up with a lot of information on how yeast actually affects your body, which is also a contributing factor to things like eczema. And you know, kind of something pretty drastic that you may not have heard of is that sugar is actually the sole feeder of cancer. It's what cancer feeds on. It's how it grows. So yeah, sugar is bad. And unfortunately, we all are addicted to it. So I hope that you will join me because I need all the support I can get to go off of sugar, and I'm sure you do too. But tomorrow I'm starting 30 days completely refined sugar-free. So that means I'm limiting myself to real maple syrup and raw honey. Other than that, I won't be doing even some more of my natural sugars, no sucanate, no rapadura, you know, nothing like that. So, yeah, I figured putting this on my blog was probably the best way to keep myself accountable because it is hard to stay accountable with something like this. You know, I end up going, okay, on Monday, I'll go sugar-free. And then, you know, Monday I accidentally have something, you know, not meaning to. A lot of times it's so easy to just pull something out of the fridge. But then the next day I'm like, okay, so we'll start tomorrow. So we'll start tomorrow. And then all of those previous days I'm still eating sugar. So tomorrow we're starting for real. No more sugar. It's enough. It's, you know, really affecting me. I'm having problems with eczema over this past year, and unfortunately my little one, who's exclusively breastfed at this point, at 9 months old, she is starting to show signs of eczema as well. It unfortunately has caused me to gain a little bit of weight over the holidays, and I'm hoping that going completely sugar-free will help in that aspect as well. So 30 days, no sugar, starting tomorrow, January 15th. Going all the way to February 15th, and or even including Valentine's Day in that. So that gets my hubby off the hook for buying me chocolate this year, huh? So anyways, let me know in the comments, are you in? What's the hardest part for you to get over? Why is it so hard for you to stay off of sugar? All right, I'll come back a little bit later with a few more reasons not to eat sugar, and excuse us. And hopefully over the next month or so, I'll also be doing some baking with some actual natural sugars, just to kind of help us get over this no sugar thing. Okay,